I was born with 2 vaginas and 2 uteruses and 2 cervixes.
I didn't want to have a body that was hurting men.
The condition is called uterus didelphys.
One of the most common questions is, how did I know that I had 2 vaginas?
When I was about 14 and started using tampons, basically I would put one in and it would hit a wall. It kind of would go in sideways. I don't know how to describe it.
She immediately knew she was different to other girls. But how would that affect her life going forward?
Are they side by side or are they on top of each other? They are side by side. So my right side's my dominant side, and
similarly to the tampons, my first boyfriend, he hit a wall. We didn't know at the time that that was what it was, but I remember he said it feels like there's something sharp in there. He was in excruciating pain. We broke up shortly after.
This intimacy issue really affected her mental health after this, destroying her self-esteem.
I didn't want to have a body that was hurting men. It wasn't until I was 28 that it was actually confirmed through ultrasound. They said there was some sort of flesh in the middle and they didn't know what it was. But yeah, when I was 28, went to go get an IUD at a proper gynecologist and they found the 2 vaginas and ta-da. I got a really good question the other day. Am I anemic because I do get 2 periods at the same time? And the answer is yes, I am. So my doctor has prescribed high dose iron supplements. I mean, what can you do for when you have a lot of blood loss?
Naturally, this unique condition has its financial drawbacks.
Because they are essentially doing 2 exams. And the answer is yes, I do get charged twice. The doctor is doing 2 different exams. They're doing 2 different pap smears. And then when they send them off to the lab, they're doing 2 different tests to see if I have cervical cancer. And if you do extra work, you deserve to be paid for the extra work you do.
You guys asked me a lot about pregnancy. I got pregnant about 4 years ago, and the baby, out of all those uteruses to choose from, that baby decided to grow in my fallopian tube. And they had emergency surgery and they took out my fallopian tube and my baby, and that was the end of that. The short answer is yes, women can get pregnant. Women do get pregnant. They give healthy births a lot of the time. It is a high-risk pregnancy. Women can get pregnant from 2 different men at 2 different times, as long as it's within a month of each other, and give birth to those babies.
But how does uterus didelphys actually work?
Here is a normal vagina, your uterus, fallopian tubes, and cervix. And here's my setup. My 2 vaginas start about this far inside and they split off into 2, and I have one side that's much smaller than the other, so they're labeled vagina 1, vagina 2, and each vagina goes up into its own cervix. So see, there's cervix 1, cervix 2. See here, a normal vagina just has the 1 cervix, and then the 1 cervix leads to the 1 uterus.